What's up, you guys? This is your girl, Ann. Y'all already know when I laugh, you already know you about to hear a doozy. Mind y'all, this is a true story. And I should have recorded it, but you're going to see why I didn't in a minute as I tell this story. Okay, y'all already know how I get down. Y'all already know that usually I do my steps or whatnot, or I start walking or whatever. So I decided to walk. So when I decided to walk, it was about probably like around 1 p.m. So mind you, I start walking. I haven't even passed where I live hardly. Okay? So I'm walking down the street and the car is coming towards me. I seen what kind of car it was. It was the popo. So I said, okay, go on about your business. Because, that's what we do. Us black people, we on defense mode because it seemed like we're targeted, right? Let me finish telling my story, y'all. So I had my headphones on, of course, bouncing. Had my backpack on. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're going to do this. It was nice out. So he was in, because they're still fixing on the street down where I live. So he slowed up. Mind you, I'm paying attention, but I'm not paying attention, if that makes sense. So as he got closer to me, I decided to move over because I was walking in the bike lane. So I decided to move over is because sometimes people act like they don't know how to keep their car straight and they'll come over a little. So I was like, you know what? Let me get over. So I got over in the dirt. I'm walking, bouncing or whatnot. As he get closer, he pull over and stop. I said, okay. So I'm still bouncing. He held up his hand like this, like stop. I said, okay. So he get out the car, black guy, young cop at that. I'm like, okay. So me with my smart mouth self, he said something, but I didn't really hear him. It's because I still, even though I had turned down my music, but I still had my headphones on my ears. So he was like, I was like, what do you want? Well, my smart mouth self, I don't care because I know I didn't do anything. What did I do? Forget to lock my door? I had just literally walked out of my apartment. So he was like, oh, I know talking about it's on defense mode. It's because I mean, clearly I know what's going on. I'm a cop. And I was like, okay. And so what's going on? Why you well, he wasn't in my face because I didn't get close to him. Mind you, I had my mask on. He didn't even have nothing on him, on his face rather. So he was like, oh, I just wanted to know if you live around here or whatnot. And I was like, okay, what's going on? But mind you, I was like, okay, Lan, act dumb. Act like you just, yeah. So he was like, you live around here? I was like, yeah, I live right there. So I pointed to where I live. Because just like I said, I hadn't even passed it, literally. So he was like, oh, okay. So he didn't really tell me why he stopped me. He just said that they have been going around. If they see somebody, well, if he sees, because he didn't say they, he said, if I see somebody walking or want to know, have you seen anybody stealing packages off of people front yards or whatever, or stealing period? I'm like, what? Do that even sound right? So he just went on and on. And so again, I'm acting dumb, which I told him the truth because somebody did steal a package off my front porch. It's because I live downstairs. So he was like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah. I was like, he was like, so you don't even know if they was in a car or if they was walking? I was like, no, because I wasn't even at home. He was like, oh, okay. So then again, with my smart mouth self, I'm saying, I told him, I was like, well, I asked him, I said, so this is what y'all doing now? Instead of him giving me an answer, he changed the subject. That's how I knew, even though that don't even sound like what he said, I knew he was on some weird crap. So then he starts saying, "Oh, I'm from Las Vegas. I'm born and raised, and I like if I see somebody walking, I like to, stop them and talk to them and, get to know my community and stuff." And I'm like, dude, if you don't get on my face with that, I was like, who does this? So now I'm thinking, is he trying to flirt? He trying to holler? What you doing? It's because I know they probably just can't stop somebody and say, "Oh, hey, how you doing? Can I have your number or whatnot?" Because they cops. I don't know. I ain't a cop, even though I dated one before, so I know how they work. So anyway, he he gonna tell me his name and all that. Well, his last name, because like I said, I didn't get close to him to even see his name tag. So I was like, yeah, okay. So I was like, okay, I'm about to go now. So instead of him taking off soon after I walk past him, the car, he gonna sit there for at least a good 3 to 4 minutes. Mind you, I'm saying, okay, if the story is true and you see somebody walking with a backpack, why didn't he ask for my ID, y'all? Why didn't he call for backup or whatnot and have whoever his backup search my backpack, which was nothing in it but my ID? But I'm just saying, that would have made better sense to me than to make up that story. Cause like after I walked away, I started texting and calling folks, and they was like, "Yeah, that sound weird. It just sound like that he just like what he saw, or he wanted to talk to you or whatever, and he didn't know how to go about doing it, so he made up that story." And I'm like, and I'm saying, and then I thought about it after I walked away, and you know how sometimes you don't think when you in a situation until after you out of the situation. Cause I'm like, I should have asked him, y'all, instead of you or whatever you doing rolling around, y'all should be trying to find out who killed my brother. And my brother-in-law was like, yep, that would have been, he probably would have looked at you like you crazy. I was like, he was already looking at me like I was crazy. So that remark another crazy look wouldn't have did any difference. So yeah, because right now, this situation is so crazy that y'all already hear that I'm stumbling over my words. But you guys, this is a true story. And the only reason, and mind you, I did have my phone in my hand. But the only reason why I didn't record is because who it was. I didn't want to make a sudden move. Because these people, and just like I had told him, and I also mentioned that, I was like, dude, I don't know what you're doing. I know I didn't do anything wrong. And you guys are so trigger happy now. And he was like, oh, wow, I can't believe, yeah, I said it. I was like, anything somebody have on them, it doesn't even necessarily have to be anything that's going to harm y'all. Somebody make a sudden move and y'all ready to shoot. No. So that's another reason why I didn't record, you guys, because I know when y'all hear this story, y'all gonna say, oh man, I'm gonna need proof, land. So unfortunately, I do not have the proof. You're gonna have to trust me on this one. Yeah. But y'all already know I'm blessed. So with all that, I'm gonna need y'all to be blessed. And with all that, I'm going to need y'all to subscribe, like, comment, share. I'm also going to need you to hit that notification button so you'll be notified when a girl upload again. And with all that, y'all already know your girl is out. Have a blessed one.